Wow, music player, that wasn't a Pokemon song. The heck are you doing? I somehow didn't notice until, like, the song was basically over. So, you know. No longer poor. Well, that's cool. Where's my game audio? Why is it hiding from me? Sorry, I'm still just kind of unprepared for this video game playing. You have chunks to your name? Yeah! Alright, so I wanted to do some grinding off stream, but because my day off was taken away from me and moved to somewhere else, I have not had any chances to, so we're still exactly where we were. I swapped out some Pokemon for some others, though, because, I don't know, felt like the thing to do. Bacon and Tony Hawk are still here. Bob isn't leaving anytime soon. So, in case you forgot, Hamilton is the Charmander that exists. The Pebble is the Pebble that exists. Wow, you have only Tackle. That's gonna be great. And Mooncleft is the Clefairy that exists. Wow.
Nice.
Nice. Finally get to put the stream chat on the screen.
That would be a good idea.
Also, more importantly, I got the bicycle.
Yeah, you'll need that to encounter stuff faster.
Can't put it on select or anything, though, but you know.
You know, who needs quick access to stuff? Hi, Kronos.
Not me. Oh, I believe there's another hidden item I missed somewhere in the underground path.
Want me to check?
Because I think I looked it up and there were two, but I don't remember where the second one was. I got the full restore, like, near the top.
Do you remember what the item you missed was?
Never mind, I just found it. It's an X special.
Okay.
Alright, there was at least one trainer in this route I didn't fight. I don't remember which one or where. I kind of want the Pebble because I need an answer to Lieutenant Surge, so,
I vote for Diglett inside a Diglett cave.
I mean, I'm gonna probably go there today just because, I need to do something, I guess.
Although
X Special is probably pretty alright in this game, actually. Considering that's raising both your attack and special defense. Well, special attack. You know what I mean.
X accuracy is busted, apparently.
Oh yeah, X accuracy makes all your attacks hit, no matter what.
Nice.
So you could just say screw accuracy, get the most powerful possible moves on Pokemon, and just go ham.
Speaking of which, Bob's gonna learn Thunderbolt, like, at level 26.
Yup.
Which feels kind of ridiculous to me.
They had to make Pikachu better somehow from not being able to learn Thunderbolt by level up period in Red Blue.
Like, if I recall correctly, X accuracy even bypasses Dig and Fly.
Oof. That's dumb.
Bob, don't hurt yourself. Ow! That was a big confusion hit. I'm already confused, Butterfree. What are you doing? What have you done with your life?
Double.
Yep, in Generations 1 and 2, when used in battle, Pokemon's moves ignore accuracy checks.
Nice. Does that mean I can't get the 1 in, like, 200 something?
Yeah,
Nice.
no 1 in 256 miss.
When a Pokemon got so confused, they started hitting their trainer.
That's called a shadow Pokemon, and they're not confused. They're just evil.
Yeah.
No, but like they're so confused they just punch their owner.
Where's the Pokemon
That's
Center?
never
I've
happened.
already forgotten, and Pikachu is dying. Pikachu, are you dying?
Oh, is that why the screen is flashing?
Pikachu is very upset to be dying. As you do.
I was wondering why that was happening.
Did you
I
get
poisoned.
Bulbasaur, or did you not?
I can't get Bulbasaur, or not Bulbasaur. I did get Bulbasaur, he's just not in my party.
Okay, I wasn't really around much last stream, so...
That's actually half the reason I was back in Cerulean. The other half was, give bike, please. I don't want to go to the Pokédex. Darn cursor memory and you not existing. Oh gosh, I have this entire route to go through, too. Dig, let's dig this long tunnel.
Oh, man.
Because you have to go through an underground mine to get to the city.
I mean, to be fair, I gotta go there. Do I get something over there? I'm actually forgetting.
You get
You get the Flash HM.
Oh.
but you need Cut to get it, so...
Oh, so there's no point in going this way.
The only point is if you want Diglett.
I mean...
Nicholas Cave is also a decent grinding spot, because Duck Trio.
If you can kill the Doug Trio, like, they're relatively strong, I feel. Although the Diglets are decent enough with how high experience they are in comparison.
You know what? I should have known that that was gonna hurt. Wow, I, didn't mean to go to Mooncleft. Well, Mooncleft, I guess you had a good day today.
This is how a stub in the ground caused you to get a game over.
I mean, I can probably run. You can stop digging at any point. That'd be
For Arena
great.
Trap.
No, I just can't escape. Just in general. Oh, I should have attacked.
I mean, I guess yours is
apparently.
lower than it.
Wow, really? I still can't escape? Okay, no, this is fun. Just let me leave. I've decided I don't want to be here anymore.
Looking at the learn set, there's no real point in keeping Nidorino a Nidorino unless you're not interested in using
Do what now?
What?
There's not a real point to keeping Nidorino a Nidorino.
Why?
Because learn sets, like, I don't think it gets anything else of note.
Do you want focus energy to make you crit less often? Do you want
By
furious
quit,
attack?
by quit less often, you mean quit 0% of the time?
The only reason I'd say stay a Nidorino is if you want to go all the way to level 46 for Horn Drill.
I mean, fair enough.
Yes, it might so just yeah, so
I mean, I wanted to keep it as a Nidorino for a little bit, at least.
has there anything like evolved in the last 15 minutes?
Nothing has happened.
Okay.
I changed my team, that's basically it.
Okay.
Man, and I I got rid of Wormy, so now I don't have an answer to Slithers over here.
Unfortunate.
Poison type is a good defensive typing.
Are you sure that's the case in Gen 1? Where Psychic is king?
I mean, it's still a good defensive typing, it's just a shame what they're weak to is king, basically.
My defense! No!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, that did a lot. I know my defense dropped, but jeez. Bob is trying to learn Slam.
Haha, Slam.
Is Slam even, like, decent?
No. No.
Huh. Cool.
The move you want that's decent is Body Slam.
Ah, an additional word.
Yes.
Yeah, the word body makes it more powerful. And more accurate.
80 power, 75% accuracy with no side effect.
Thank
Come
you,
on,
Slam.
Slam.
And body sounds like what, 90 power and more accuracy and can paralyze?
Has a 30% chance to paralyze, which everyone knows what I feel about 30% chances.
Happens 100% of the time. Heck yeah.
Granted,
must-
given Gen 1 X accuracy is kind of meaningless in this.
Yeah, fair point. Because X accuracy just makes you 100% accurate, if I recall correctly, in Gen 1.
Yep,
Yeah,
Thank
I should
you.
it
probably,
bypasses accuracy checks.
should probably just focus on wild Pokemon for the time being. 'Cause these trainers are hurting me.
Well, maybe don't get hurt.
I'd love to. There's a Drowsy in my face. Gosh, even the
That's
wild Pokemon are level 19. What the heck is this game?
Poorly balanced.
Yeah, I've noticed. It's great.
Maybe you want to grind on Route 5, which is north of Vermilion.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them were more or less the same level. Alright, disable the move I was gonna use. That's fine.
So, Hurricane decided to just stop moving for whatever reason.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's just stuck on.
Did it just decide to park itself?
Yeah, no, it did.
It decided to park its happy little self on top of the Bahamas.
Oh.
Nice.
Great.
I'd ask someone to use Trick Room on planet Earth, but honestly, I wouldn't want that since the hurricane's going slowly right now.
I mean, the hurricane itself is moving slow. As for wind speed, probably really freaking high.
Wow,
Yeah,
an
but
Abra
we're
that I have
referring
no
to-
chance of killing before it runs away.
When referring to the system itself, you refer to the body of the hurricane, not the wind speeds inside the hurricane wall.
Yeah, so you're from like the wind, like the eye of the hurricane.
There's a
It's-
trainer here, just in the middle of nowhere, apparently, that I never fought. Nice.
Hmm.
Do you
Sick
have a way
Weedle,
to
bro.
Trade at all?
What?
Do you have a way to trade with like your other 3DS or something?
I would need to purchase another Virtual Console game.
Unfortunate.
Because I can't really trade with any other game, so...
Just make an infrared to link cable adapter.
Yeah,
You
that'll,
imagine.
that'll go.
Imagine that now, that would be wild.
I'm actually, you know, it would be funny. Has somebody found a way to actually trade with the Virtual Console game and like the original Game Boy game?
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
I know, but
Well, that would require hacking the Virtual Console itself, no?
Not really.
Like, it's only using the wireless, it doesn't have access to the infrared.
Make a wireless receiver on the link cable adapter, clearly. Like, I think most of the... Like, I think the most you would need to do is fool the link cable side into thinking it's sending wireless data and fool it into thinking it's receiving link cable data.
I mean, I guess if you make it, like if you manage to get the data off the link cable and transmit on the same frequency as the 3D, because the
Yeah.
wireless thing is a shell on the Virtual Console. I think the trade-in functions are the same.
Yeah, I think it's otherwise the same trading functions as the original games.
It's just being sent through a virtual link cable through the wireless.
Yeah, so if you can find a way to emulate that through an adapter, then it should be no problem from there, right?
Probably.
Then again, the most tricky thing from there, even if you could get it to receive, would be interpreting it as link cable data to send back to the original Game Boy and vice versa. Like, it's the interpreter side that's the most difficult, I feel.
I mean, if the data is the same, the only real issue is, like, being able to enter the room. Because if I recall correctly, if you go into a trading, you have to, like, make a room or something.
Yeah.
Game guy, you still didn't remove the...
listen, I have been very busy.
That
Yes.
one spy guy, the Versus Seeker does not exist until Fire Red Leaf Green.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, kinda is.
And then they removed it not too long after, like what, after Platinum or something? I mean, it was
They
kind of
removed it
sort of
because there's
at...
alternative ways for trainer rematches for
Yeah.
some.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Orvas had the, like, rematch system.
The trainer's eyes.
Yeah, Craner Eye.
But otherwise, I don't think any new Pokemon games have had a way to rematch trainers.
Which is weird, honestly.
I mean, technically the Battle Chateau in XY.
Okay, listen.
That's just a general grinding place, not so much a place to rematch specific trainers.
Yeah.
Although I suppose, I feel like the Versus Seeker was kind of the answer to, like, what if you want to keep fighting trainers to grind? And less so, what if you wanted to refight all of the random trainers in the world? So, the Battle Chateau kind of just replaced it in a way.
Yeah. I just like the Versus Seeker on, like, I want to see how people's teams grow, because sometimes they add Pokemon or they evolve.
Shout outs to Hiker Anthony.
What is Hiker Anthony?
Hiker
only-
Anthony is a random hiker in Gold Silver Crystal who, in one of his rematches, gets a Machamp, when in the previous battle he had a Machop, and in all subsequent battles he has a Machoke.
Oh. Well, that sounds fun.
Hiker Anthony is also the phone number you need to have if you want to activate the Dunsparce Swarm. So, there is that.
Nice!
So, dual purpose fun.
We hope to see you again. Oh, trust me, you will. You're gonna be seeing a lot of me, actually.
I hope you get used to this ugly Pikachu's face.
Wow, rude to Pikachu, but fair. So, what does Geodude's learn set?
Geodude. I'm guessing you're asking about rock/ground moves.
I mean, in general, I guess.
Level 16 you get Rock Throw, 21 you get Self-Destruct, 26 you get Harden, 31 you get Earthquake, 36 you get Explosion, and that's it for Geodude per level up.
Cool. How much later does he learn Earthquake as a Graveler?
Graveler. 5 levels later.
Hmm. It's gonna be a while, especially considering I can't even evolve the thing fully.
Just hack your 3DS so you can extract your save and evolve it through PK hacks, obviously.
Guys, it's the red-eyed Jigglypuff. Why is it level 5? What?
Because it felt like it.
I don't understand why you are such a low level compared to everything else in this route.
It felt like it.
Because they need to make Jigglypuff difficult to catch somehow.
Okay, no, it's fine. I switched out because you put the guy to sleep, but also I wanted to put you to sleep, but it's fine. I'll go to sleep too. Please stop using nothing but sing.
I wonder. I need to check this real quick.
It is using nothing but sing. Is that all that it knows?
That's what I'm checking. Generation 1. It's level 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, it only knows sing.
Cool! At this point, I may as well start chucking balls at it, so whatever.
Yeah, no. It first learns a move at level 9, which is Pound.
Alright, Jigglypuff was caught. Might as well have at least one nickname screen in this stream. It's mandatory. I also really wanted to change how the nickname command works, but I didn't really get a chance, so that's fun.
That part of plans falling through today or something.
Nice.
Well-
nice giving the same nickname that I did before.
It's kind of, yeah. Most of it is straight up my work schedule changed last second and took away my day off yesterday. Moved it elsewhere, so I'm stuck without any days off for a long period of time again, which is great and I love it.
Yeah, work did me dirty and had me work like 7 days straight.
Sweet.
It took my 3 days straight and turned it into a 6 days straight. Just by removing one day.
There. Although in my defense, they gave me...
Uh-oh. He turned mute. They gave him mute-itis!
Oh no.
Noise! Jiggles! Puffers!
Okay, anyway.
Oh, you got cured of mute-itis, I see.
It happens when people walk out of the room.
Fun is illegal, turns out.
Although the side effect is I don't remember what I was saying.
Nice.
Oh,
What was I saying? I don't remember.
I don't know. You didn't
I was
get
talking
far.
about.
You didn't get far enough into the conversation, Car.
You started a sentence, then you stopped. That's what happened.
It's like the
That-
thing
yeah,
about that is
And that's all you said. Oh yeah,
I was
something
going
about
to
your
segue
car.
that into the fact that they're giving me 40 hours this week because I go on vacation next week,
nice.
but I didn't
mean-
know how to do it, and
I
I
mean-
just conveniently people walked in my room so I could mute.
Yeah, I mean, at least 40 hours is what should be the maximum amount of hours worked.
It's
per
the
week.
maximum number of in the United States anyway. It's the maximum amount of hours you can work before anything after that. During a week, you start getting overtime. They don't like that.
Well,
don't like
that doesn't stop
overtime.
some companies from what I've heard. From what I've heard a lot, and I mean a lot of stories about a lot of American companies not really giving a shit about the fact that 40 hours is the maximum.
Well, it's more so because my work is under a contract that says I shouldn't be getting any overtime, and if I am, there's something wrong.
Yeah. It's just, and there's also those weird older people who brag about doing like 60 hours of work a week, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Nice.
First off, that's basically 12 hours a day. You have no free time. None.
And that's not even counting commute time.
I mean, some people just don't have anything better to do, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like, from research I've looked into, like, the way people burn out of doing work, that it could be safer and or more efficient to do like 30-hour working weeks.
Listen,
that-
I
at
love
that point,
it
you're-
when I get my schedule where it's like I only work 4 days instead of 5.
That rarely ever happens. Actually, no, that rarely ever happens to me.
Honestly, 30-hour work weeks aren't feasible due to the amount of people we have. That's the issue with it.
I get them every once in a while, and I'm glad when I do. But because my availability is fucking enormous,
Yeah, but it's just like, yeah. The problem is like burnout when people are doing work. It's just like breaks need to be more common to account for that, and as well as some people just need more time to be able to recoup in general and need shorter work hours in general.
oh yeah, no. But
I mean,
Especially for
Yeah.
office jobs. Like for office jobs, the burnout is insane from what I've heard.
Dedicate at least 7 hours. I feel like you shouldn't be going for a job, period.
Okay,
wait,
but
7 hours a
that's
week or 7 hours a day?
I'd say a day with like an hour break.
okay, but here's the problem with that is that
Dreamer.
that is kind of an in order that's you. A lot of people only believe that that needs to be the standard because it currently is the standard without accounting for the fact of how much burnout it puts on people. Like, I remember in school, like, at least every 2 lessons, there was at least a break. Like, you've got, like, your break, like, your 15-20 minute break after your first 2 lessons, your lunch break after your 4th lesson, and then going home after your 6th. So it's
But
just
that's not how it is over here.
Yeah, no. Well, okay, in my high school we had something similar, but
In
It was
most
like-
high schools in the United States, you have 5 minutes to get from point A to point B, then you start your
Yes.
next class, and then you have like a 45-minute lunch somewhere in the middle of the day.
45 minutes. You're a
Jeez.
fucking general.
Yeah, but no, my lunch break when I was in school was like 50 minutes, hot to an hour-ish. So it's just like, from my perspective, like, from what it seems like over there, that could seem like overwork as hell, and you are just going to crash and burn.
My school had a fucking 20-minute break.
Yeah, no, that 20-minute break was the first break over here, and
Or
like...
23, yeah, no, that's probably more accurate. It's been 2 years since I've been in high school.
Wow.
Yeah,
Abra
but this,
failed
like-
to teleport.
Oh,
Wow. How do you fail to...
I
Never mind.
don't know.
yeah, so it's just like,
Anyway, back to
first,
school.
yeah, first break here, like after your first 2 lessons, 20-minute break. So it's just like, okay, that's nice. Then you get 2 more lessons, like each lesson over here is like 50 minutes, so you get like 1 hour 40 minutes of lessons. Then you get a break.
teleport failing was probably the 1 in 256 miss.
Was it?
Probably.
Very likely.
Because teleport has perfect accuracy.
Aren't there some rules in this game about if you're below the opponent's level?
Oh yeah, in Wild Battles, the user flees and the battle ends. If the user's level is less than the opponent's level, there is a chance that teleport will fail. Specifically, the chance to fail is floor, opponent level, divided by 4, in parentheses, divided by opponent level, in parentheses, plus user level, plus 1, close parentheses.
If I get that posted in text form, I might be able to math it out.
Plus clip the teleport fail.
It's a very worthwhile clip.
Well, okay. More so clip it, just so he has something to base it off of.
It's a level 7
That's the
Abra.
equation right there.
And what were
Raw.
you using?
A level 15... A level
Pebble.
15.
There you go.
Yeah.
What level is what were you using?
Okay, so...
Accurate.
Wait, what does floor mean in this context?
Round
Time with
down.
higher chances when the opponent's level is much greater than the
Like,
user's,
the-
basically.
If it's a
Well-
division that ends in a decimal point, just round down.
Okay, so opponent level plus 4, that would be 11...
Oh my gosh,
Right,
sand
yeah.
attack lie.
Wait, no. Is that... No, that's
That's
divided by...
divided.
7 divided by 4, that's... That would essentially round down to... Yeah, that would round down to 1. Because it said, if it was just rounding in general, then it'd be 2. So like, 1... Then... And the opponent... No. So that's like, yeah, opponent level plus user level, so 76...
I literally need to hit you once! This is all I need to do! Taking it down to
my
the
high
wire
school
over
was
here.
weird, where I only had like 6 classes, so...
So I think that'd be 1 divided by 23, so I think of 1 in 23 chance of failing.
Is there an easy way to
That's not
convert
that
1 in
bad.
23 to 1 over, or something over 100?
Ah, god, that it's
slightly
nearly.
above
You mean like as a...
It's
You mean like as a
near
percentage?
4%. It's like less than 4%. Or is it more
Yeah,
than 4%?
about 4.
No, it's more than 4%. More than
Either
4%.
way, it's around
Yeah.
4%.
Yeah, it's about 4.3%. So yeah, about a 4.3% chance of failure.
That was your
Trainer
math
battles,
lesson for the
teleport
day,
always fails.
kids.
Yeah.
In Generation 2, teleport is no longer... can still fail because of the opponent's level, but this no longer applies to wild Pokemon using teleport due to a bug. Oh man.
Oh, baby!
Alright, Hainer.
Didn't one-shot the Jigglypuff, so guess who's getting sung at for the rest of forever?
Oh boy.
Have a wake up, you're a rock. Rocks don't need to sleep.
Does this rock even have ears?
That's a good question.
Pokemon Anatomy.
We're gonna be here until you miss your sing when I wake up, or until you struggle yourself to death.
It can't suckle itself to death.
Okay, well, then the first thing.
Yeah, it's Gen 1 AI. They can't run out of PP.
That's stupid, and I hate it.
Thank you, Gen 1.
Cool, finally.
Which is why using a low-level Mankey with Rage against Lorelei is a great idea.
Having to rely on the 1 in 256 miss on Rage. You can't escape it.
1 in 256 miss with Rage until you run out of PP.
Yeah? I don't see a problem in that.
Oh, baby, it's Sand Attack.
Oh boy. Well, what was great though about me in school though is because I just didn't give a shit about lunch because I couldn't eat around other people. I just had more time to fuck about and do whatever.
Around the last half of my first half of my senior year. Okay, first like semester. We basically, I eventually got to a group of people that played nothing but a card game called Bullshit.
Nice.
That was really fucking fun.
Nice.
So much so to the point where I eventually forget to eat sometimes.
Well,
It's fine.
At least it was my
no, I'm not even messing with Jigglypuff.
my second half of my third period and my fourth period, which didn't take very long and usually wasn't that bad.
Alright, now
Block
this
period, class, it's all the same thing, by the way.
Rat at
This is gonna bother me if I don't check it, so I'm checking it. Let's see.
By the way, when Red Eyes said earlier something about the standard for breaks should be like a 7-hour shift, the 1-hour break. At my job, it's you can take a 30-minute break after if you have a 7-hour shift or anything above.
That's dumb.
It's 15 minutes for anything lower, including 6 hours and 45 minutes.
That's
Finally,
dumb.
Rock Throw.
I don't like it at all, which is why the 6-hour 45-minute shifts are my least favorite shifts. 'Cause it's like, all right, sit down, get up, you gotta go.
Yeah, at that point you might as well just work, like anyway.
Well, they're also not required to give me a break. They just have to offer it.
Wait, so like,
I can technically refuse my break. I think I get in trouble for doing that, but
there are many things wrong with that entire system.
Honestly, what I would do is I'd just save my break towards the end of the shift and be like, I'd like to take my break now. It's like, but your break will go over the shift. That's fine. Can I just clock out now?
yeah. I'll do that or that happens to me sometimes when I have the short shifts, like 4 hours. It's like, I have like 15 minutes till the end of my shift. It's like, I haven't had my break yet. Let me just go sit upstairs for 15 minutes.
Nice. Hello, Pidgeotto.
And I clock out
you
like
exist?
immediately afterwards. And the only reason that the breaks are that short is because Kroger at the store that I work at does not make the amount of money that say Walmart, Publix, or Ingles makes. So they end up paying their workers more and thus giving them longer breaks because they make more money. Either that or Kroger is just really fucking stingy.
Yeah, but like, just fuck the mechanic. Just fuck the system.
it's another Pidgeotto.
None.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Oh,
it's
man,
alright,
you can
Hater
throw
Shack.
rocks at people now.
Nothing says you have to stay here.
Apart from the chains and the locks on the doors.
Yeah, well, I mean, we mostly ignore those.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, we just phase right through them. We're all dead anyway.
no,
Oh,
the only...
They don't come through the ceiling?
Red Eyes, I told you to stop doing that.
I
Look,
just
man,
imagine
yeah.
Red Eyes with angel wings flying through the sea.
Wait, angel wings? You think this
Excuse me,
fucking
fucking
devilish bastard has
incubus
angel wings?
No, I don't even have wings. You see that window up there by the ceiling?
New.
It's open. I just kind of grappling hook into the stream call
Yeah,
coming
like-
through there.
Yeah, I was
Fucking
about to...
Batman.
Yeah, I was about to fucking say, you think this fucking idiot asshole has angel wings?
You mean you don't do pew movement to get in and out?
What the fuck are you castles doing by not hoiking in?
DV power, I would love to do that. Just stand around for 8 hours for money. I would get in trouble so fucking fast.
Okay, can someone... How strong is Hyper Fang? Because every time I've been hit by that, it is just like a truck slamming into me.
Let me
Hyper
think.
Fang is ridiculous with stab. That's all I'm going to say about that.
80 base power.
Freaking 80 base power move this early in the game? Like, what the heck, video game?
Jank?
Oh yeah.
In Generation 1, it gets it at level 14, and it's the only Pokemon to get Hyper Fang. So,
Good luck. And yeah, with stab, that's another 1.5 times multiplier, so yeah, nice. 140.
It's just like, freaking heck, man.
and it also has a 10% chance to flinch.
Yeah, in case
if I live.
Yeah, if you live. I mean, your rock could live.
Well, yeah, I'm not worried about Pebble. I'm worried about literally everyone else.
I mean, 90% accuracy is reliable.
Unless you're
it's
using it.
Thunderwave. Never forget the Thunderwave nerf.
I mean, I won't forget it because it needed to happen, honestly. Too many Pokemon get Thunder Wave.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a little ridiculous.
And then poor Dark Void.
Hey, there's that
Yeah.
flinch.
Dark Void has a lot of things that was done to it in Generation 7 that wasn't really necessary.
Yeah, like 60% accuracy, and only Darkrai can use it.
It's 50% accuracy.
Oh, 50, my bad. Also, wasn't there an event Arceus with Dark Void at one point? It had like more of Time Spacer Rend than Dark Void or something? Or was it not Saddle Force, Giratina move? Was that Saddle Force? Oh yeah, no, the weak equivalent was Phantom Force. Yeah.
Dark Void used to be better than Spore because it could hit 2 Pokemon at once, honestly.
Yeah, Dark Void worked in doubles.
I mean,
Not only that, grass types aren't immune to Dark Void, while they are immune to Spore, so...
Yep.
the grass type thing is about the only thing that's relevant 9 times out of 10.
I mean,
Unless you're
BBC, that was
playing
Smeargle
doubles.
with Dark Void everywhere back in the day.
Well, see, if you're playing doubles, that's kind of probably why Dark Void got nerfed.
It didn't even need to have the accuracy nerf. It could have just been only usable by Darkrai.
No, here's the thing. It had 80% accuracy, it went through Wide Guard, and Smeargle could use it. In Generation 7, they made it so Wide Guard blocks it, only Darkrai could use it, and they nerfed the accuracy.
Yeah, they only needed to do like one of those things.
Yeah.
So it's just like, thank you, Game Freak, for nerfing it to unusability.
Like, now even Darkrai won't want to use Dark Void, it'll rather take Hypnosis.
And not like Dark Void will ever be usable ever again, considering they'll like there'll be nothing to sketch it off of, even if Smiggle could use it in Gen 8.
Oh yeah,
Oh
no,
my
that's
gosh.
So, because what could be buffed again, just to spite us?
true. The price we pay for buffed leech life. No. I don't even know
Stop
why we
using
got
sand
buffed leech
attack! Just
At this
one
point,
throw
they're
rocks at
switching
you.
it,
I just needed to do this once, and you die.
Die.
Because I know, isn't rock throw not 100% accurate to begin with?
Rock throw
90, I
is.
think.
I want to say it's less than 90. Let me check.
Like, what is one? No, 85 is rock slide.
It's 90.
Yeah, I think
In
80.
Generation 1, it has an accuracy of 65%.
Oh.
Wow,
What?
really?
Yeah!
That's some hot garbage there.
Did they want rock types to be usable, considering like -5 of them get rock slide?
Apparently not.
Like, what gets rock slide? Onyx and Golem?
Onyx, Golem, and Rhydon by TM.
Wait, like the fossils can't get rock slide in this game? No, that'd be too good.
Onyx and Golem don't even get rock slide for your level.
Yeah, you have to use the Rock Slide TM on them if you want them to have a Rock Stab.
What? Why has Gen 1 got like nothing like redeemable about it? Like, is there
First
anything?
game mistakes. That's
Like-
what
like
I'm
that's first
figuring
game-
it's basically what it is.
Like, there's first game mistakes, and then there's
Oh.
Gen 1. Like,
Yeah, no, Rock Throw is a 50 base power attack with 65 accuracy.
and no secondary effect.
Yeah, no. And then Generation 2 onwards, it has 90% accuracy.
What the fuck?
Are there even any other rock moves besides rock throw and rock slide?
No, those are the only rock moves in Gen 1.
And if you're playing Let's Go, you also get Stone Edge and Stealth Rocks. That's it.
I mean, Stone Edge is good, and I don't have to explain stealth rocks.
I mean, Let's Go is basically just here's Gen 1, but
With
Remake.
like, here's Gen 1, but with like 40 more moves and the Fairy type, and Dark and Steel.
and
Yeah.
better graphics apparently.
apparently.
I mean, that's a given.
Let's Go is thus just them trying to modernize Gen 1, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds like exactly what it is.
Literally the only reason why the Alolan forms are even in the game is so then Dark types exist.
Good old Alolan forms. Well,
Like, I
teleport failed
guarantee you,
again.
I guarantee you at this point, like, if they retconned Pokemon in Gen 1 to be Dark type without Alolan forms, then they wouldn't bother putting Alolan forms in Let's Go.
Steel type is around because Magnemite exists. People need to realize that, not just
Yeah.
Meltan.
Oh yeah, and Meltan.
I mean, okay, but yeah,
Magnemite.
shout out to Pokemon Stadium 1, where if you use a Magnemite that was traded back from Gen 2, it'll try and read the Steel typing data and go and display a dummy Fire type on it and read it as Electric Fire for the Pokemon selection screen only.
I want an electric fire Magnemite with hidden power fire now.
That sounds
Yeah, this
fucking
is-
awesome.
At least it doesn't become the bird type.
Yeah, and at least that Fire type doesn't actually carry over to battle. It's just dummy data, like.
I mean, even if it did, it will still be super weak to green.
I don't care what anybody says, I'm hyped for Galarian Weezing.
Okay, Galarian Weezing is hype as fuck.
The Dimmadome on Earth, the Dimsday Dimmadome.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always hyped for new Pokemon.
Yeah, new Pokemon always have me excited.
See, I really like the regional forms as a concept. Just,
Yeah. It's a shame that we didn't get anything more out of the TCG exclusive Delta species, but we have regional forms to offset that. But I like Delta species because they were focused on, let's be weird with the typings, while regional forms are focused on what makes sense in this climate.
Surfing Pikachu.
I actually had a minor argument with someone in another server who wanted quote-unquote more regional forms that had fun typings, and disregarded the fact that regional forms are about like geographical differences between Pokemon.
Wow, it's an Aber again.
Like, it's just like, yes, it's a regional form, aka a Pokemon that adapted differently because of evolutionary biology.
The regional dialect.
No, I mean, if you don't like Alolan forms, that's fine. I just like them in concept. It's a way to reuse old Pokemon in a new way, basically.
Yeah, it's just the problem I had with that person I had an argument with is that they were trying to pit the concept of Delta species in the guise of regional forms because they said they didn't give a shit about the fact that regional forms were evolutionary biology, even though that's literally the concept behind them. So it's just like, if you
Regional
want
forms
Delta
of
species, just say you want Delta
literally.
species. Like, don't conflate the two.
I forgot Gen 1 was the generation where the bike music overrides everything, even when you change routes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's what issue the Pokemon community has in general, is they like to inflate stuff that's not even part of like the official games as part of like what Pokemon has done, and that's just unfair to the official games.
And
Yeah.
the developers.
Like, I like the idea of Delta species in the TCG because it's just like, what if this was a really dumb type?
It's not very effective.
Oh no.
That and a
Can
lot
I
of the
stop
people
leaving-
inside the community don't know how to debate for anything.
Can I stop
Sorry, what
leaving
was that, Red Eyes?
Pokemon with, like, a sliver of health?
Red Eyes, what did you say?
That and a lot of the people in the Pokemon community can't debate for anything.
Yeah, I've had a lot of debate practice because, like, a good chunk of my psychology classes were just debate sessions.
I can't debate worth shit.
I mean, literally the only reason I wanted to go to Diglett's Cave is because I wanted to go and get the stuff on the other side, but then I'm reminded I need cut, so there's no point in going there.
Okay, I'm looking
Okay,
at.
but it does, Twilight Fan. Like, you can't say it doesn't exist when it exists now.
Yeah,
Literally
because
can't say that.
regional forms are literally evolutionary
Okay.
biology.
Can we just stop for a moment? I just want to say it looks like. Never mind. Or at all.
Yeah, it's just
Um.
regional forms and their Pokedex entries dictate evolutionary biology in that entirety.
Okay, here we are. That Geodude looks like it just has little stumps for arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a head with big ears.
Oh my god. Mickey Mouse. You're right.
Oh
god. I still like how Geodude's front sprite, if you turn it upside down, looks like an old man. But,
Let's look.
well, I think that's the red and blue sprite, though.
Well, the back sprites, I think, are the same.
Yeah, it's the red and blue front sprite that looks like a sad man if you turn it upside down.
I was gonna say, because this Geodude doesn't look like an old man when I turn him
I
upside
never
down.
understood why exactly were like the back sprites like why were they like so low res? Or because like the pixels are like You could barely make out what you're using.
I think
Without a
it's...
name box, you probably wouldn't know.
They wanted to give the appearance of it being closer to you, I guess.
I mean, I see it.
I mean, I guess, but like, okay.
Yeah, like I'll do a comparison thing in LPIA chat where like if you could turn the Geodude upside down, it just kinda looks like an old man.
I still love how Hitmonchan looks like Togekiss watching a Doduo take a dump.
Okay, it'd be nice if the images are ever actually posted, but instead they're in purgatory.
I've been having issues with that
Likewise,
recently
yeah.
for like the past day or so.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's the upside down Geodude. So I guess that's all you need. It's like an old man bowing.
Yeah, I can see it.
Dirty.
Yeah, I see it.
Stop with the Hyper Fang. You're
No.
a monster.
Tell it to Dracula.
Watchbot, please keep that to yourself.
That's not Dracula, Kidlo. That's a Rattata.
That's the difference.
Somebody draw a Rattata that is Dracula.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I already RNG? Okay.
like with the cape.
Okay, but Twilight, evolution in the Pokemon games is metamorphosis. There is still evolutionary biology,
Yes.
but what is referred to as evolution is just metamorphosis.
They just called it evolution because it makes more sense to change from one form to another using that word than saying metamorphosis for a kid's game.
And it's
basically.
snappier, like it's easier for a kid to say evolved or evolution than it is to say metamorphosis or metamorphized. Oh, I can't even say it.
Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosized.
Yeah, metamorphized. See,
You're welcome.
I got it wrong the
Meta,
first
meta.
time, and you were expecting a fucking 5-year-old to get it right?
Meta Knight.
Meta Knight!
Twilight, I feel like you're just shitting on Pokemon to shit on Pokemon. That's all it seems like right now. Honestly.
Yeah, it's just like, it's metamorphosis in this context. That's all it is. Like, it's literally the same concept as, like, caterpillar makes cocoon, hatches
I was
as a
just about to
butterfly.
say that.
That's literally metamorphosis, same concept in Pokemon.
Yeah.
Literal exact same thing. And by your logic, if that butterfly had
Butterfly.
children, then butterflies would hatch out immediately.
Maybe it's because I'm just kind of half asleep, but I'm barely understanding this conversation right now.
I
They're
think it's-
arguing if there's evolution in Pokemon. That's what
I
they're
think
arguing.
what you need to understand from this conversation
Where's
is
the nearest
Twilight
tavern?
hates Pokemon and is trying to make an idiot out of themselves and is very easily succeeding.
Wow, rude.
And
Oh,
I'm just gonna say it how I see it.
Blunt
red
but
eyes
effective.
gonna red eyes.
Blunt but effective, I guess.
I mean, I don't expect anything less out of.
I mean, I've just gotten sick of Twilight saying negative things about Pokemon for the past 3 streams of this, so...
I mean, I haven't noticed.
I've not been paying the most attention myself, but
I have no valid opinion of Pokemon.
Why, Kidlo?
What do you think? Take one wild guess why I changed my name to contribution up to the conversation. I've never played
I
a
was just gonna
Pokemon
say,
game
I just
in my
noticed your nickname.
life.
okay. But now that joke is over with, though, I'm changing it back.
Why are you changing it?
For the sake of new viewers.
The lulz.
Even though my name's been 20 low for the last week. over a week, excuse me. Because I forgot to change it back.
Yeah. But it's just like still recognizable as you if you join the call and a new viewer showed up. I'm just slightly nitpicky on that regard.
So Drax Teeth Soup, how are you today?
Oh, okay, but I mean, Dragon still has his standard username as a part of the map.
Also, aren't mods unable to change other mods' names?
Yes.
Yes.
So even if I wanted to change that, I couldn't. Game Guy's the only one with that power.
I mean, I think the point to make here is, does anybody call him Drakeson?
I barely ever see him use his full name
It's-
anyway. I just see him use Drax.
DB Palette, are you?
You know, I just go by Drakes nowadays, but yeah, no.
Dragon.
It's
Dragon.
funny because everyone in this community calls me Dragon, but nobody anywhere else calls me Dragon.
Well, it's
Well,
just
it's because
easier.
it's the relic antique of your old username.
It's probably more me, because I'm just bad with names. Like, if I learn someone's name as one thing and they want to change it, my brain can't handle that and will keep calling them the first thing.
And
Yeah,
to be fair, and also like it's also Dragon's fault that I've got the
Oh.
nickname of Britain.
I just call you British.
Yeah, either war, Game Guy and Dragon have contributed to that stick.
Yeah, I tend to make nicknames that just sometimes stick. Another good one is Flynn.
Yeah, and Dragon, was it you who got Greg to stick for Skirmish?
I think that was him. But I know I was also the source of the name Other Guy.
Yeah, and then that just became his handle.
I don't even remember his it was like
Original name.
It might have been Leo Geo.
Yeah, I think he might still use it on Twitter.
He's on Steam, yeah.
I can't remember
could
who
look
he
at
is on
past-
Twitter, so maybe.
You can look at past
I think he's
nicknames
still
on
Other Guy.
Steam,
but-
so you might be able to look at it through that.
Yeah, either way though, point is, Dragon is really good at making nicknames stick.
But yeah, I think the reason everybody calls you Dragon is because specifically I do it. So everybody just
Well-
kind of copies what I do.
Well, that and it was
Subconsciously.
Relic and Dragon's old username, which did just contain Dragon.
And I'll still respond to it.
Yeah. It's like how I seem to respond to server
If you
nerds
want, I can use
sometimes.
his real name.
Haha, nerd.
Fuck you.
Real names. Funny
It's
joke,
weird
guys.
sometimes, like, in some servers I'm basically on a first name basis with almost everyone. And it's just like, in other servers I just have like 5 different nicknames, and it's just like,
Well-
oh, okay.
Do I have
Goodbye,
an
Bo.
answer to a Pidgeotto?
No.
It's a good
Uh,
question.
It's called putting a potion on the rock and then having the rock throw rocks.
Dragon EX. Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
Dragon X.
No.
Okay.
I can't believe Dragon is a Pokemon trading card.
Apparently.
I
Dragon
can't believe
DX.
Dragon has
What
a
a
true
harder
arena.
boss.
He's a true arena opponent.
When's Dragon ST?
Dragon DS.
Stop.
Dragon 2.0.
Dragon 3DS.
Dragon Deluxe.
I've been hit by sand attack once. Stop missing.
That's the way fucking Gen 1
Oh my
goes.
gosh.
Dragon 4Q.
Oh yeah, something to need to comment on about Sand Attack in Generation 1 is it's kinda busted. Because not only does it lower your accuracy, it also treats it as if it raises your opponent's evasion.
Wait.
Man,
what?
it's like I learn a new bug in this game every day.
In Generation 1, when someone uses Sand Attack, it lowers your accuracy by 1 stage, and then when you try to attack them, it also thinks they have +1 evasion.
Thank you, Gen 1. Very cool.
Is that just how evasion is or accuracy is handled in this game?
It's how both accuracy and evasion are handled, so if you lowered someone's evasion, you would also be raising your accuracy.
Then how does double team work?
Too
You
good,
raise
I'm
your evasion,
guessing.
and then when they try to attack, they have -1 accuracy.
Cool.
It's like this in Generation 2 also.
Thank you, Pokemon.
Just like how Toxic and Lich Seed keep stacking damage.
Yeah, I knew that one. Like Toxic, like Leak Seed works off the same damage counter as Toxic.
Or how you can,
So basically, if you use 6 sand attacks, which is the most you can use on the enemy, not only will they have -6 accuracy, but when they try to attack you, you'll have +6 evasion.
you know, I had this big fat fucking rubber band I used to mess around with, and I don't know where it went, and all I have now is this fucking tiny rubber band.
Oh no.
What does that have to do with this conversation?
I
It has
don't know, but I'm sad because I can't find my big rubber band.
How does it have
ADHD, everyone
nothing
has
to
a
do?
little of it.
Oh,
I
I am
can't
diagnosed
This
with it.
conversation, you're dragging like rubber bands.
Oh,
Am I
God.
right?
Meanwhile, I'm just messing with my old laptop mouse. Just flicking the scroll wheel up and down and clicking it in.
Twilight, I should point out that a lot of these glitches and such really are only being found out in hindsight.
My wrist.
And like, when you were a kid and this game came out, you will not notice, you will not care. This game
And
is like a magical experience.
And even if you did notice, you probably would think it's a feature.
So like,
Robotnik's diabolical traps.
the thing with Gen 1ers is they kind of remember this game as it was back then, not so much as it is right now.
Also, no one is bringing up Gen 1ers in this discussion. We're just discussing the quirks of the game.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
the thing.
Way to accuracy.
Like, honestly, I find it...
Highlight the negative.
I find it just hilarious how broken this game is.
Accentuates?
Yes, that's the word, accentuate. I'm
What are
glad
you
with
trying to
words.
say?
I just don't know if I described the whole accuracy debacle well or not.
No, you explained it well.
This
like
game
basic.
is held together with duct tape and pixie dust.
I think duct tape is being generous.
I think it's being held together with
Chewing
like
gum.
scotch tape.
Scotch tape.
It's
Okay,
being
no,
held
it-
together with tapeworms.
You know
Oh,
I
those...
thought it would be held together with school glue.
The old chewing gum.
You know those little sticky tacks that you would like put on the wall to hang up posters or whatever?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Two-sided tape?
Yeah, two-sided tape.
Basically, yeah.
I
It's-
just always,
I give that one credit.
you know, I always just use blue tack.
I don't know.
The Pebble learned
Is
self-destruct.
that like a British thing that I'm too American to understand?
It might just be the British name for it, but you know that blue sticky stuff that's like kind of gum-like in Hexa?
Yeah, I think that's what I was
like
talking
used-
about. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's
no, I was
exactly
talking
what
about
It's
double-sided
kind of
tape.
like Play-Doh.
Oh,
Only it's more sticky and you
eat it.
can't eat it. Not that you should be eating Play-Doh anyway.
Says you.
Like, okay, I will post a picture of it in LPAA chat so people can understand it, this sticky stuff.
You know, I was expecting the hurricane to have been here by now.
It
I
was
wanted to
supposed
not.
be striking about this week.
and the arena just shows up and it's like, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, but like, am I the only one who understands blue tack?
Oh, those multiple erasers.
Freaking heck, throw a rock
Sticky,
at this
they're
bird.
sticky.
Multiple
Oh,
sticky
those
erasers.
things. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wait. So you guys do over there use them as erasers?
No, I'm making a joke, but we do have like erasers that you.
It's like putty.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's like a putty that
I-
you used to stick stuff up with. Mostly stuff like
Yeah.
posters.
I've never seen that, probably because that type of stuff isn't really good in where I grew up. So
Maybe it's just an East Coast thing or something.
Perhaps, yeah.
I've
I
never
mean,
seen it
I only
either.
know about it because I had some for like various posters in the lake when I was younger.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
do like school projects, I take it. Or...
you know, it's fucking everywhere over here. Like people use it for all sorts.
I just think where I lived, it was not a suitable environment for that type of stuff to be used, because
Yeah.
Las Vegas is hot.
Yeah, no,
and
like
the putty would constantly melt.
it's not that it melts, but like
It would
It
dry out.
Loses its dexterity, I guess.
no. From what I remember, because I used to fidget with it as a lot as a kid, it got like it frayed a lot and like stuck to like your fingers, like very tiny chunks of it, and it was a pain to clean.
That
up.
sounds disgusting.
It is. So if it was too warm, it would just be disgusting.
Ugh.
And
Yeah.
that's probably why it's not used over there, because yeah, it's a colder climate over here where that won't happen unless you're a fucking idiot
Although,
child like me.
I mean, yes, but like I lived in the Seattle area, which is basically the same climate as Britain.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I think
they're
like
about the
latitude.
same
But I think like latitude-wise, England aligns more with Canada, like in terms of latitude.
Well,
Well,
they're
that doesn't
basically
matter. What matters is
cusp of
climate.
Canada.
And like,
Well, climate, and also the fact that it's more normal to have the colder climate because of the latitude.
But I think what it is the whole giant lack of humidity and intense heat is why, honestly.
where
Maybe.
did that rubber band go?
I'm
Oh,
sad
no.
for your rubber band. I want you to have your rubber band back.
It was like this really thick one too. It was like a fettuccine noodle.
That's a heck of
I
a
have
rubber
way
band.
for you to handle Pidgeotto now for any Pokemon that you want to give all the experience to.
Do what now?
What you do is you have a Pokemon out front. If you see Pidgeotto, you swap to Geodude, then you go boom.
It's in
The other
the
Pokemon
room.
gets
I will
all
be
the
right back.
experience.
But what if they use Sand Attack?
Pray.
Right, go.
Then you swap that. Then you swap to another Pokemon so they can take the hit.
Wait, what type is Prey?
Holy.
Is it super effective?
Fairy type?
Yes, it's a fairy type move.
I love how I said holy. Like, holy Pokemon.
Prey is light type, actually.
Fuck you.
Gotta
Red
go with the
Eyes.
playground rumor named
Light
Fairy.
type doesn't exist.
Yet.
Now you've just reminded me. My brother hates the concept of a fairy type and wishes it was just light type instead. And I'm just like, well, it doesn't work conceptually for the Pokemon that are fairy type. It doesn't stop him from just disliking the fairy type though. And it's just like, okay.
I mean,
Evolve.
fairies are primarily light-based beings, so it makes sense that the special side of fairy is very light-based.
Yeah, but on the flip side, like you're gonna tell me that Play Rough would work as a light type move?
No, I'm not. Honestly.
Well, no, I was just saying as an example, like referring to like if my brother was in this conversation.
Like, it
like-
makes sense that they went with the type fairy. It's just...
Yeah, fairy makes more sense, and also like in the theming of Pokemon. But no, my brother could think there's a dark type, so light type, please.
Except Dark isn't even based on darkness.
No, dark is based around evilness and underhanded tactics.
Dark's called evil in Japan.
Yeah, and a lot of its moves like Sucker Punch, Quick Surprise Attack in Japan are based around like underhanded tactics. Which is also why Incineroar is a dark type because he's a wrestler.
It depends on the mythology of where you're looking, Twilight, honestly.
I mean, classic fairies were mythological tricksters before more modern fairy tales made them more light-hearted. Like, more modern mythology have made them what they are today, but classic mythology, they were assholes.
You know, I'm remembering one time when I was little and I was bored. I thought about how in Peter Pan, if you said I do not believe in fairies, a random fairy would die. So I just made a song where I just sang nothing but I do not believe in fairies, and I sang it for like 20 minutes.
Oh no!
Congratulations, Kraken, you contributed to the fairy extinction.
You created genocide music!
Hooray!
Dragon wants to cover his
Kraken
weakness.
sung the genocide of
Oh,
fairies.
DB Palette, you are not allowed to post pictures until you get regular, which you have to get by just posting
Yeah.
over amount of time. And
Yeah,
Because you
posting
can post it in
regularly
chat and
not-
someone will post it in Discord.
Well, that's just it. You can still use something like Imgur.
Yeah.
Yes. You can post it to a
For
link.
that.
yeah, so you can go like post it to Imgur, and then the channel you want to put it in is
Media dump.
no.
I
It's
was gonna say
relevant to
LPIA
something
chat.
earlier.
Yeah, oh yeah, LPIA cat also works, but Media Dump is also a good outlet.
What
Yes.
level
Media dump
does
is where you wanna
Geodude
put your
evolve?
pics when there's not a conversation, but it's the Dracula Rattata from earlier.
Ah, okay.
Dracula Rattata.
Right.
Wait.
Media dumps for when we have our random shit posting sessions.
Mm. You didn't update Mr. Rockbot to say you get
Listen!
enough of everything.
Again! Busy!
I can help with these types of messages.
Honestly, I really should probably get people to help me with some of this crap. There's a lot of stuff to keep track of. Anyway, what level does Geodude evolve again?
25.
Oh, there's still a ways to go, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
know,
not that
I've
far.
had a lot of people who aren't like into Pokemon at all just be impressed with how much I can remember about Pokemon, and then I'm just like, and then I go turn to you guys and I'm like, what level does this evolve at? And you always answer instantly, and I'm just like, man, how do you guys know so much about Pokemon?
It's the
Bulbapedia.
circle of life. Hey Dragon, it could be worse. You could remember the fact that by technicality Square Enix made a Pokemon game.
Well, you know what? I do remember that.
What is a Pokemon game by technicality?
The Pokemate, which was a 2005 phone app for like catching Pokemon, sending text messages and emails.
Oh yeah, that.
It was
It's really dumb, but it's a Square Enix title, so technically they made a Pokemon game.
Oh, I thought I saw my rubber band, but it was just a yellow thing.
You are really fixated on
It's
this
a
rubber band.
Pikachu!
I want that rubber band.
Or, this saga of the rubber band to be solved before the stream is over.
I found it!
Asking you sour tea.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Hooray, a faithful
I'm gonna
reunion.
post a picture of my rubber band.
I love
Let's go call the rubber band bro credits.
Roll credits.
Alright, let's take a look at the Dracula
Let's
Rattata.
play the Looney Tunes outro.
Oh my god, I love that Rattata. That Dracula Rattata is amazing. Throw it on stream, game guy. I love it.
Shown on stream.
Yeah, probably.
I love that. That's amazing.
It was not by my hands that I was given cheese.
What is a man?
What is
A low percentage fool?
What is a Kramer?
What is a Pokemon? A miserable pile of experience.
Whoa, that is actually really freaking good.
Oh my god.
I'm upvoting that.
Oh, fuck.
Upvote.
Yeah.
Can we pin?
Yeah, just give that an upvote.
If it gets enough upvotes, can we pin it?
There he is.
Yeah. Thank you, DB Pilot, for this beautiful work of art.
Look at
The
that
only
lad.
reason I have to show it on stream is so people on the
Here I am trying to
YouTube.
upload the photo from my computer when I just took it from my phone.
So here you go, you two people. Here is
That is
Cat
really
art.
fucking good.
You know, it occurs to me I never put Jeff's Tony Hawk Nidoran on the stream.
Oh god, yeah, we should have to dig that out now.
I should probably, while I'm at it, put that in here.
I love that video.
Either that or you could
see.
edit it into the other one.
He named it
There's my
Tony
Oh my
Ran.
god, that is a really chunky rubber band. I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
I love that gif.
That is a really good gift.
Love it,
I love the video, by the way.
That's just a really good video.
Here's Tony Hawk Nidoran.
I like how the horn uses the same layer as his face, so his hair clips onto the horn. So it just looks like he's got a tear in his hat.
Oh, I needed to laugh.
God, game guy, I'm proud of you. You have started to receive fan art. Yeah.
I've
I mean,
already
Jeff
done
has
that.
always made fan art.
Okay, yeah, Jeff's always done fan art, but he's in the calls.
A more broad source of fan art rather than one or two people.
Yeah,
Artists need to do what artists do. They do good stuff.
yeah. I appreciate these works of art.
We'll pay them in exposure.
Also,
No.
while we're at it,
What the fuck?
here's a picture of Dragon's rubber band.
Rubber band is oddly pen shaped.
Okay, so wait, can I post a pic of my PS2 controller with the bite taken out of it?
No! We'd be here all day.
Also, that's a dusty
Can you put
keyboard.
the gif on stream?
I mean, I don't need to clean this keyboard because it's a mechanical keyboard.
Oh my gosh.
You're a mechanical keyboard.
Good for you, Twilight.
Oh, I deleted
Good for
that
you.
pic when I was cleaning out my phone a few days ago.
Oh my gosh. That was a much needed great break.
Now back to grinding a pebble.
Yeah.
Grinding a pebble till it shines like a gem.
Either that or it breaks
Bird.
in half, whichever happens first. Let's
But
be
Geodude doesn't evolve into Carbink.
Not with that attitude.
What's a
Oh, but
carving?
I do have a picture of the PS2 case that my dog queued up when he was a puppy.
It's soup.
It's soup.
That's what that Pidgey is now that I've thrown rocks at it.
Oh no! I don't think we need Pidgey soup. It probably tastes delicious.
Pidgey and rock soup.
Please draw Pidgey soup.
No, we don't overload the artist.
Alright.
Don't overload the artist. The artist need breaks.
The artist needs breaks.
I think
Well,
the
they
rocks
pick
add. I think the rocks add.
I have a feeling they would do that
seasoning,
too.
Like,
No, we're not gonna make you. But
Hey, I'm not
if you
making
hear
you do it. Other people
Somebody
can
else
draw.
do it.
But if you hear something you want to draw, go right ahead.
Where is MS Paint?
I should learn.
Hard to
get-
resist. Oh.
Okay, if you want him, then go ahead. If you want him, go ahead.
My only request is just don't go overboard.
You know, at this
He said that.
you know, at this way, if we start getting if we start getting art drawn of like pretty much any good moment, we're gonna have to make an artist mode for this guy in Jeff.
Game Guy Burrow.
Game guy phone. No.
Game Guy just slowly becomes Proton John.
I've seen
no.
some fairly, like, yarny dust. I guess it just depends on, like, what type of stuff the dust is composed of.
I don't even remember where I got this rubber band from.
Because, like, if we're talking sawdust, it's as fine as sand, maybe a little bit more.
Do you think Pidgey soup would have like the bowl rimmed with like the Pidgey feathers?
Oh no!
I mean, I'm literally just thinking
I mean-
like a bowl of soup, and there's just a Pidgey face in the middle of it.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking that
That's
as well.
exactly what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that's
Stare into
awesome.
the abyss. The abyss stares back.
Alright, well, I think I've grinded the rock enough. Let's grind the cleft.
Geodudes are composed of what rocks are composed of, and that's a various amount of stuff. Although Geodudes in the Alolan region have some amount of iron in them.
Some
iron.
amount.
If you break a Geodude in half, do you end up with 2 Geodudes?
I think
You
you
end
just
up
end up
with
with a
two
dead
standing
Geodude,
Geodudes.
honestly.
Oh no.
So, what level do I want to get a Clefairy to?
I'll check
Boba
Clefairy if
Fett.
someone else checks Clefable.
Oh, I'm clicking Clefairy right now. You get double slap
can
at
check Clefable.
18. You get double slap at 18. Minimize at 24. Metronome at 31.
Want
Defense curl at 39. And light screen at 48.
Get it to 48. Clefable does not learn any moves.
that? 48.
Yeah,
or just get it to wherever you want to get it.
Yeah, stone evolutions don't get moves. They
Yeah,
just-
I know.
Well, Nidoking gets Thrash at 23, so...
Oh. Yeah, so evolve from like Nidorino like no later than 23.
Although, if you get Thrash, it means you skip out on Horn Drill, so...
Oh no.
Hornquill is big dick energy, but it is not worth it.
Dick drill.
Yeah, I don't think you want to raise a Nidorino to 46.
Dragon
just
Ball.
for Horn Drill.
Something Jeff would come out with Dragon.
I mean, you said the horn drill is big dick energy, so I'm just like,
Yes, that's still something Jeff would have said.
I mean, yes, but
There's a lot of things Jeff would say, so it doesn't really mean
Like-
much.
all
What's that one
Big
quote?
dick
Jeff is
energy
here to
might
absorb the horny
dick into your face.
Yes.
Lewd. Keep it in your pants. Well, that's just being pedantic at that point. Like, in general, stone evolutions don't get moves. Like, Raichu doesn't, Arcanine and Ninetales don't.
Yeah,
Bio
the
Pikmin.
evolutions are the only evolutions that get moves. In this generation, at least.
I think in general, actually, like, in all gens.
No. Starting in Generation 5 and later, or well, not even Generation 5 and later, Generation 3 and later, or is it Generation 2? Stuff like Arcanine and
say the
various
Sunstone
other evolutions
evolutions
get
get
moves. But
I think they
Generation
get like a
1
few relearner moves, but like, I'm looking at something like Sandalure and it still gets like Jack Sit.
Well, here's the thing, Arcanine gets extreme speed by level up, so, like,
Ah, right.
the Generation 1 Stone evolutions specifically get moves as time goes on.
Yeah, like, it gets extreme speed and the fangs, I think that's like the most new it gets.
But, like, as time goes on, the Stone evolutions that aren't Eevee get moves, basically.
Hmm.
I want to say stuff like Sunflower and Blossom also got some move.
Well, I think it's a case of them continuing the level up pool of Sunkern / Bloom. Except for Blossom's case, it removes the poison type.
Who is the fan going?
Man, I love these Pidgeys. They're great.
Pidgey!
Well, I didn't want to just grind. That's stupid.
Poor Tony Hawk.
Killed in the grinding incident.
The end goal of today is to
What,
have...
the skateboard or the experience?
Yes.
Oh.
Is the grinding episode going to be uploaded, or is it just lost content?
Lost
I
content.
mean, why wouldn't it be uploaded? Also, I have to BRB.
I mean, it has important stuff like the Dracula Rattata, so it has to be uploaded. Also, the Adventures of Dragon's Rubber Band.
Yeah, the saga of Dragon and his rubber band. It's a soap opera. People love it. 10 out of 10.
Hmm.
I mean, Bridge, I had to work today as well. People do have.
People
Try it
do
again.
work on holidays. Like,
Yes.
it's not like the entire country just ceases to function because it's a
What if
holiday.
people need to go to the grocery store to buy food for their special Labor Day celebration? Do you expect the grocery store to be closed and not be able to buy food? No.
And what about stuff like power plants? Do you expect all the workers there to stop working, meaning everyone's without power on Labor Day? Like, as much as it sucks, not everyone gets a break on holidays.
But they probably do get shorter days, so.
Shorter days on what, holidays?
Yeah, if
Probably.
they work for a good power plant or grocery store.
I worked 8 hours today.
F. I mean, if you could just get, like, bits and pieces, like, and manually stitch them together yourself,
Yeah, you
and then
could.
send it to Game Guy to clip show on the YouTubes.
I mean, I think on my channel I have the wind bombs thing. My YouTube channel, because I didn't know how to give it to Game Guy, so I'm like, all right, I'll just put it here.
I mean, here's the thing, when you're a firefighter, or a police officer, you're technically always on shift. So,
Yes.
so you could be called away from your family within a moment's notice.
Yeah, like, emergency workers, I think, are basically always on call.
Like, they do have a normal schedule of when they work, but they do work outside of their normal working hours.
Yeah, because emergencies happen, and it is good to get anyone that is close by to help.
And now I'm remembering my uncle, who's the fire chief at the fire station he works at. At Thanksgiving, his family was doing fried turkey, and they had the fire truck at standby at their house, serving
Amazing.
the whole fire force, basically. So in case frying the turkey went wrong, you had a whole station of firefighters to stop the fire.
That
Nice.
seems like overkill.
Overkill, but overly worth it.
Overkill, but it must have been a fun holiday for the whole fire station and all their
Oh, heck
families.
yes.
So I think they fried 3 or 4 turkeys total.
Goodness me. I assume most of it got eaten.
I would hope so.
We wasted food.
I mean, it's not wasted food if it goes to someone else, like they could have given it to like a homeless shelter or something.
Yeah.
I mean, frying a turkey whole is actually very dangerous. Like, that's how fried turkey is made, is you take the whole bird and fry it.
I mean, that's what the name suggests.
Yep. And for a brief second, I nearly had the mental image of putting a live turkey in there.
I love fried feathers.
Okay, there's a name for that.
I forget, did President Trump choose not to pardon a turkey for Thanksgiving? Seems like something he's done. I thought I recall hearing something about that or something.
You got me. I don't know. I hardly pay attention to the news.
It does have the surfing minigame. No, that's not a bird bath bridge.
Yeah, that's a bird bath and really hot grease. That would be the ultimate food source if you just put a fucking bird bath with hot ass grease in it.
No.
I'm gonna be
hate it.
eating for years.
Also, you would have to clean the bird bath yourself and put new grease in there after a while, cause. Ugh.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting. I have had to deal with grease.
What's this about bird bath grease?
We were talking about a daily food source from your bird bath. Also known as letting the birds fall into the bird bath. With really hot grease so you fry them.
Why?
Because British had
Because
the
we are
idea of
messed up.
frying a whole live turkey.
Well, looks like
Yeah, 'cause
Game Guy
turkeys-
got back in time for Pidgey soup.
Did I though?
Is Pidgey soup done?
Look in Lapia chat.
Oh boy.
Gosh.
That was quick. That was really quick.
All right. Well.
That's going on.
Once again, that looks really good.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Good job, Palette.
Yeah, no,
You
I'm thinking
did
that
it.
that the artist role should be made.
Pidgey
Yeah.
soup. It's like soup,
Yeah,
but with Pidgey in it. Pidgey, you're not supposed to bring the spoon in the soup. That's not part of the
eating it.
meal.
he's eating the spoon. What do you
Oh.
think?
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, clearly.
He's holding the spoon to give it to you.
Eat me, master.
Oh!
Oh no. I can't believe Pidgey is into vor.
Oh my, how
Oh no.
You know what? I'm sick of fighting Pidgey, because freaking Sand Attack is ruining my everything.
Alright, so I'm guessing you're going to Route 11, I think it is?
Whichever one is over here.
Yeah, that's Route 11, east of Vermilion.
I don't want to fight Diglett. Diglett's mean to
Diglett
me.
is fast and powerful and is painful.
I regret everything.
Oh no, Kidlo!
What did Kidlo do?
Kidlo made a squeaky sound.
Oh.
Oh, that.
I'm trying not to laugh too loud because there are other people asleep. Not doing a very good
Wait,
job.
no, that's
of that.
Brid. What did Kidlo do?
Although, there has been a study that proves boiling lobsters alive is inhumane towards the lobsters alive on the land.
Yeah, because they're probably still alive while they're doing it.
No, because it's been found out crustaceans have the ability to feel pain, so it's inhumane. So what they have to do is they have to inject, like, a lethal dose of something or other that'll disappear when it's cooked, basically.
Mm.
So you, like, inject it to the back of the head, and then you just drop the dead thing in the boiling water, and it'll
Drop
get cooked
the
out.
dead thing.
Drop the dead thing.
But I find it hilarious how can something feel pain if yes,
Can something feel pain? If yes.
it lives.
Oh, well.
Also,
Well,
I like
no.
how I wanted to get
Oh,
away from the
that's thing.
Pidgey.
Breaking the necks is considered inhumane for because they can still be alive before dropping them in the water.
Well, I've made the artist role now.
Why?
Because we've got talented artists.
Yes.
Well, we've not caught a Drowsy yet, have we?
I mean, have we not? I don't remember.
No.
Drowsy is first appearing as a wild Pokemon on this route, so...
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, I drew a cartoon turtle and I called it Cooper's successful brother.
I love Cooper's successful brother.
Well, even if
on.
you're not around for the live streams, you could always catch the VODs on Game Guy's stream upload channel, or...
Yeah.
That way you can find things to draw.
Alright, I caught Drowsy. It's real important, I guess. Drowsy! Hypnosis.
I just looked at the pins in LPIA chat and remembered the party picture from Mother's Free.
That's Cooper's successful brother.
There's also shopping carts that don't have the ability to go straight, ever. I hate those shopping carts. Ugh.
You mean
Oh.
every shopping cart?
No, they do go straight. It's just
No, there are some shopping carts where if you try to push them forward, they will purposely, like, go left due to something horrible with the wheels.
So
Well-
like all of them?
So you've
If
never
that was the
had
case,
a
our jobs
shopping
as
cart, that's
cart-
fine.
Wranglers would be much harder.
Britton, we already named something noise.
Oh, we're naming something.
Well, this one has asterisks.
Dream Nom!
Yes, the asterisks that don't exist in this game.
Oh, damn it, I...
Dweebsy!
Tweebsing.
Wow, Watchbot, thank you for being helpful. Greasebird!
No, this isn't greasy or a bird.
Are you sure Drowsy's not greasy?
I mean, it is fairly yellow. It can have greasy skin.
There we go.
Choco Dip.
Wait, that's 9 letters.
You're 9 letters.
Yeah, but
When's
it's got a
the
character
limit
limit.
10?
Yeah,
Yeah.
limit is 10. Okay,
Oh,
is
okay, good.
is Drowsy like draped in like cream, or is it dipped in chocolate and someone sucked on its toes?
Greasy! You know,
We already
Palette.
had one.
Listen, Palette. That's a great name, like legitimately. But I've literally already named and used a Drowsy with that exact name.
Yeah.
Great minds think alike.
So.
Yep, all the way back. All the way back in
Drowning!
Drowning! Oh no! No, you don't need to bring back the Pikmin genocide and extend it to Drowsy
I
as
wasn't
well.
even thinking of that.
Well, I have a perfect emote in reaction to that nickname.
To drowning.
Yes.
Zkeeper.
Drowning!
Zkeeper's kind of nice.
Drowning. Aw.
Everybody likes Zkeeper, right?
Zkeeper was annoying to most controllers.
Drowning.
Yeah, something-
Drowning.
Why is that an emote? I want it so bad.
You want that emote?
That emote speaks to me. It
Remember,
says,
I give to a-
help!
the
The
channel.
word
I
is
still have
dictionary.
My Pikmin emotes. I
Oh, the
don't.
word is dictionary? What?
Dang it.
The context behind that is when a married couple were playing through, I think it was Pikmin 2 Blind.
Is this, Steven?
Yeah, Steven and Mal. Steven was taking the Pikmin to get a treasure that you need yellows for specifically, but it's like over a very narrow passageway. And
Oh,
they can fall
gosh.
in water or whatever.
Wait, is this Pikmin 2?
Yeah, Pikmin 2.
Oh, I know exactly the one you're talking about. Fucking hate
And
that one for that reason
they
alone.
had a squad of 100 yellow Pikmin. All 100 of them drowned.
Oh
Yep,
my god.
that's exactly what I expected to happen. I hate that treasure for that very reason. And it's like I have to keep a fucking close eye on it at all times.
What treasure is that?
It's another lid.
I don't remember specifically, but I.
No, it's the one that has an electric fence gate, and the electric fence gate goes right into water. You have to like make a you have
what
to make a
level is it?
bridge. Perplexing pool.
Yeah, I think I remember this.
Oh, is
You
it
have
that? Okay, it's the one that is like at near the landing site, right?
Kinda, yeah.
I just
It's
know
be-
there's
it's
like
before-
narrow
it's-
passageways.
It's right before the little balancing thing that you throw Pikmin on to make another side rise.
I don't think I'm thinking of the same thing then.
Hold on.
I think it would be better if I just find the clip of where they drown.
I can find it. I just don't remember.
Like, cause I remember there was that one electric fence that leads to an underground area. But like, you have to get the Pikmin on the that little ledge that exists from Pikmin 1 that had a treasure, well, not a treasure, but the ship part on it. It's like to the right of the landing site. Like immediately to the right.
Oh, it's the optical illusion. AKA the ragu lid.
The ragu lid.
Well, that's about as... Can't make that up.
Okay, I found the clip of the Pikmin drowning. It wasn't 100 Pikmin, but was still a lot of them.
A genocide.
Oh, no.
But yeah, I don't remember the name of the ship part in the first game though. Ironically, I don't remember the first game very well as much as I remember the second game. Due to my many no Pikmin lost runs, because I'm a
I forget
fucking
which
masochist.
Pikmin game it is, but it's that one.
If it has an electric fence gate, then it's 2.
That might be Pikmin 1,
That's
actually.
Pikmin 1. The repair type bolt.
Is that the one near the landing site?
Oh, okay, no. That's not the one I was thinking of then. That is completely the wrong one I was thinking of then.
Goodbye, like 25 Pikmin.
I mean, I'd watch it, but you'd get audio, and I don't want to do that right now.
Work on your phone.
No!
Okay.
You can't make me.
Are you too busy playing Corgalia on your phone?
No.
No, he's busy playing Pokemon on a completely different device.
Yeah, that
On-
doesn't mean you
on
can't
the threads.
multitask. Like, on low-maintenance games, Game Guy can often be found playing Corgalia on his phone in the meantime.
Pokemon is the highest of maintenance game, excuse you.
Yeah, check out all this sick grinding I'm doing.
Look away for 1
Um,
second and you might find a crit.
Look at all this machinate he's doing. And sometimes the control pad.
It's a lot more the control pad than pressing A, actually. I keep wanting to switch to Hamilton, and I need to not do that, because Hamilton is a baby and not gonna
Is
do
Hamilton a
anything.
Charmander?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Hamilton, you might want to level grind just by blowing up Pebble repeatedly, honestly. Because Hamilton will get all the experience while Pebble will just get none.
Alright, well, Tony Hawk is deceased,
Again.
because Hyperfang is stupid.
Do you want to blow up on the rat?
No.
I was called here by RNG. who wish to pay me tribute.
Bob is level
Tribute.
21. Trebuchet.
You steal men's patience and make them your slaves.
Wow, I really don't have a lot of options for Pidgey at this point. Well, thanks for the crit. I love critical hits, they're great.
Yeah,
You know what?
speed-based
Heck,
crits are the
Exploding
best.
Pebble. It used Sand Attack, guys. I'm dead.
So long.
Wah, wah.
How unfortunate.
That
Back
timing
to the
just turned out so
Pokemon
beautifully.
Center.
F.
How does an explosion miss?
How does Earthquake miss? How does Surf miss?
Very carefully.
Earthquake can miss, you just jump, duh.
Freaking, like what?
Check
When
me,
Surf
yes.
misses, does like the water contort around the opponent?
The
Yes.
opponent is part Moses.
Like that one awkward zombie comic. This attack has a percentage to miss, and you're right in the enemy's face. And the enemy's face just fucking contorts out the way.
Yeah, I want to know how Heat Wave missed, considering it's just hot air.
They pull out a fan.
Battery
Fantastic.
operated fan.
How fantastic.
Fucking shut up.
No.
Okay.
Pika!
Dirk, Pokemon don't wear pants, so
No,
of
no,
course
Kid,
he's not
Kid,
wearing
no.
pants.
Caleb, you're not a fan of that joke?
You know, these puns sometimes just kind of blow me away.
As I posted the other night, it's a known fact that instead of a sexual preference, asexual people just have a pun generator in their brain.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not asexual, but I have a pun generator in my brain.
No, but compared to Del and I, to put that into perspective,
Wait, Dell's asexual?
yeah?
But he plays Honey Pop.
And
So does British.
And- yeah.
That and asexual people can have a libido.
Oh, okay. See, I
Asexual
misunderstood.
people
There's all
already
these
do.
terms and I can't keep track of them.
It's like the English language exists.
asexual people get horny too.
Man, I would have very much liked to karate chop.
Yeah, you may have got on the misconception as I have negative libido.
Yeah, maybe.
Del is the opposite, but also asexual. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a weird contrast. Well, yeah, explains a lot on why Del and I are the biggest pun makers in GGC.
Does Disable's timer not go down because I'm not actually able to attack because I'm spending turns asleep?
Probably.
That's great.
Sleep is weird in Gen 1. I know that much. You know, at some point I'd like to just teach Google whenever I search a Pokemon move that I don't have to put the word Pokemon behind the move to get Bulbapedia at the front.
That's a level 20 Pidgeotto.
Or you can do what I do, and because DuckDuckGo is my default search engine, I just do !BPA and it redirects me to Bulbapedia for any search term I make.
We're gonna explode now.
DuckDuckGo is a really good search engine because you can just redirect to basically any site you need.
I'd use DuckDuckGo, but I also have like some need for using Google to like search something and then go to a Google Doc or whatever.
Exclamation mark G!
Listen, I don't even touch Bulbapedia on my phone anymore.
Yeah,
It's just a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a terrible idea.
Have the ads gotten really bad?
Like, I can deal with the ads, but the problem is that sometimes I'll get an ad that forces me onto a page that's like, yo, you're like the 100th visitor, blah, 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 whatever.
Yes.
But, like, if I try to go back, you can't go back. You basically just have to
Keeps
kill your
making you-
entire internet session and have to start over. Like, you're just stuck on this page.
well, that's why you use the Bulbapedia app, not the website.
Bulbapedia app is clunky from what I've tried to use of it.
I mean, the other problem with Bulbapedia is, like, every page for every Pokemon has entirely too much information on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's kind of a problem with the main site in general, but...
yeah, I wish, like, they just seems to... I just want it to be a, like, simplified info page site for Pokemon, where it just, like, gives you basically just what you need to know. Like, Pokedex number, type, stats...
You mean you're
like,
not interested in every single appearance that Pokemon had and every single piece of meat Pokemon
oh
made?
man, so you can be disabled from anywhere from 0 to 7 turns, and turns spent flinching, fast asleep, frozen solid, recharging, or partially trapped will not count towards the disabled duration length.
Nice. Data mine from Pokemon Masters. Nice. Mirror B and Ludicolo win.
Yeah, please, just put the trainers that matter into another Pokemon game.
I want Wes and Espeon, honestly.
Oh, Umbreon.
Michael and Eevee.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
just it. If we're talking about any and all trainers throughout the entirety of the Pokemon's history, they've got a lot they can work with.
Yeah, give us the always trainers.
Can we get Rhino
they have
and
a looker?
Zigzagoon?
No, they don't have Looker yet.
But Looker
Like,
isn't
give
a
us Looker
trainer.
and Krogo.
He does have a Krogunk.
Does
Yeah, he
I-
has a... Looker and Krogan would be cool.
Or supposedly he had one.
Krogunk is gone.
It is deceased. God.
Like, Krogunk is nowhere to be seen in Black White or Black 2 White 2.
Or any other game.
Like, it's only there in Platinum.
I don't even remember seeing it in Platinum, actually.
I think it's there when he arrests Charon, I think is the name of the scientist, in,
Yeah,
Oh.
because
No, I
Krogan's the one
would've-
that picks up the Magma Stone.
I would have brought up another Cypher element, but then I just realized Dakeem has no consistent Pokemon in his battles.
I mean, I feel like some of the Pokemon they've picked for trainers are semi-random.
Yeah.
And then there's N.
Like, the player
Like, N-
characters
hasn't
seem...
N,
Hmm?
Hasn't N used the most Pokemon out of any trainer?
Yes.
By
He's
like a
used
huge
so-
margin?
Yeah.
Like, he's got freaking...
30th Pokemon under his sleeve?
Ultimatum. The reason
Like,
why is because
just
Deanna
counting,
is a
just counting his
Pokemon.
teams in Black 2 and his team, Black 2, White 2, and his final team in fucking Black and White 1, that's like 31 Pokemon.
And
And
then
those
if you
are
want to
those
count
lot.
all the Pokemon he released in Black and White
Yeah.
1 getting to the final team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's definitely at least another 10. Maybe. I actually don't know. So I think
Emma's
he's
doing
around
the best lot.
40.
Out of curiosity, how much overlap is there in like trainers having a specific Pokemon as a headliner?
As a headliner,
Like, which Pokemon are headliners for multiple people, basically?
What do you mean, like, by headliner?
Like,
Aces?
the main Pokemon that's usually the highest level on their team.
The Aces. I know the Onyx line gets repeated.
Every starter ever has been an ace at least once or twice.
I mean, I'm not really counting the starters. They're kind of an outlier of sorts.
Yeah.
they're kind of forced to be an ace. Dragonite is
Gengar. Yeah, Gengar's third between Morty and Agatha.
Dragonite is shared between Lance and Lance.
I mean-
yeah, because Bounce used to be an egg move, Ultima.
To be fair with Gengar, did Morty really have any other options?
Mr. Vis.
Mischievous?
I mean, yeah, but is Mischievous good for, like, the 4th gym of the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
I'll
He
answer
had,
your
like,
question
2
with a question.
Haunter.
I'll answer your question with another question. Is Miltank good for the 3rd gym of the game?
I mean,
Game Freak thought so.
Miltank is kind of a thing, so I'd say so.
Yeah, Gen 2's gym leaders, like, a lot more Pokemon, a lot of gym leaders could have had new Pokemon, like, why didn't Shulk have a Heracross or a Hitmontop?
Cause it's bug type! And I don't know about Hitmontop.
Heracross would have been too much for Bugsy, honestly.
Yeah.
It's true, but...
But Bugsy could have had Ariados or Ledian. But, just give him the fucking cocoons. Fuck it. Yeah. Yeah, Morty could have had Mrs. Falconer could have had, I don't know, like, a Hoot, a Murkrow, or something?
Carmory.
I'd only really say Hoot Hoot because
Yeah.
Murkrow and Skarmory are a bit much for first
I was gonna
gym.
say, give freaking Faulkner a Skarmory as your first gym battle?
Don't worry, it's weak to fire and its passive defense isn't the best. It's also weak to electric.
Okay,
But
but
it
assuming
resists
you
grass.
assuming
like,
you
a
don't
lot.
pick Cyndaquil, like, what are you gonna do?
Catch a Mareep in the nearby grass.
But then you'd force everyone to catch a Mareep unless they chose Cyndaquil. That's the issue. It's bad game design, don't do it. Also, Skarmory has stupid high physical defense and has a decent physical attack compared to every other Pokemon you've seen up to that point. Just no. Bad.
Yeah, that's kind of why Brock is a bit of a thing in this game.
At least there's Mankey.
Well, yeah, but I still had to grind Mankey up to a high enough level to learn a fighting move.
Also, Black White 1 was a bit of a thing with its first game where you just take the monkey as your best shot because good luck lining up anything else because the levels are terrible.
Well, you at least have the chance to find Audino.
Nope, not until after the first game.
Oh, that's not until after? That's dumb.
Yep. Can't grind before the first game in Gen 5.
I mean, I used Butterfree when I was a kid.
Butterfree's great.
Yeah,
Especially-
Butterfree's pretty good.
Especially
Like, I
in
used
Gen 5
Butterfree and then
only.
I boxed it immediately.
Mm.
Because I didn't want to use Pikachu.
Wow. But
Well, for the
Pikachu
first
learns
gym.
Thunderbolt.
I wanted to use Pikachu, just I was smart enough that I didn't want to use it against Brock.
Well, okay, I didn't use it against Brock. You'd be dumb to use it against Brock.
All you gotta do is hit the sprinklers.
I mean, if you really wanted to, Pikachu can be sent out to just do a bunch of, like,
Shit
tail whips. Maybe?
Spike Kirby, there's an issue with your statement.
It's Gen 1.
Gen 1 sounds like an excuse to me.
Okay,
Fucking God.
do it right now on stream. Teach Pikachu Iron Tail.
Okay.
Where's the TM for Iron Tail?
I'm not gonna be continuing the game until Pikachu learns Iron Tail.
How unfortunate.
Alright, LPA, stop there.
No, it doesn't. It just never ends from here.
Let's play forever.
Infinite height.
The name changes from the top to Learn Iron Tail.
Let's play it again. Learn Iron Tail.
No, it's not even Let's Play It Again, it's just Learn Iron Tail. Well,
From the top. Learn Iron Tail from the
I
top.
guess it's time for Hamilton to get some experience.
Or just hacks in Iron Tail as a normal type move since Steel type doesn't exist.
But then it's not real Iron Tail.
That's just Tail.
It's just Tail.
Pikachu, use Tail!
Pete! Chuck!
Hamilton.
So when are we gonna get the donkey?
The what?
Mudbray's not till Gen 7.
No, but Charizard from behind in Generation 1 is a donkey.
Yeah?
It's super effective.
Why did it take till Gen 7 to get a donkey Pokemon?
There's a lot of animals you could say the same thing about.
I'm amazed we didn't get a dolphin in Alola.
Man,
Like
I
we
really don't want to fight all these Pidgeys.
Then go to Diglett Cave.
I really don't want to fight Diglets more than I don't want to fight Pidgeys.
This is just all around a bad situation game, guys, and he wants to grind, but everything he doesn't want to fight.
Then go back to Cerulean City.
It's mostly because Pidgey has Sand Attack. If it didn't have Sand Attack, I wouldn't have any issue.
I mean, you could go on to the SS Anne and fight trainers there.
I mean, but that would require, like, more involvement. And I'd rather at least have my team at a more decent level before I do that.
Alright.
Because I'm probably going to be rolling with this team for a little bit, so...
Well, I'm sorry, Game Guy. No matter where you go, if Pidgey appears, it'll know Sand Attack.
Wow, really?
Yup.
Even in the later routes when it becomes Pidgeotto?
Because Gen 1 has like 5 moves per Pokemon, then yeah, probably.
1, 2, 3, 4. If you find a Pidgey that is level 36, it won't have Sand Attack.
Finally.
But you won't.
Yeah, I love Gen 1 normal type Gust.
Let me look at the locations for Pidgeotto. Route 21 is the highest level route.
Yeah, Karate Chop upsets me.
That is the most fighting type move you could make.
What is it
Yeah.
called in Japanese? Because I know a lot of weird move things are because the Japanese name is different than what it got translated to.
Karate chop in Japanese is karate chop.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of the move names are basically direct translations.
Well, I know Splash is like a weird one.
Splash is hop, I think.
It's hot, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It's your rival in Gen 8.
Oh yeah, no, game guy. Anywhere there's Pidgey or Pidgeotto, I'm sorry, it'll have Sand Attack.
That is asinine.
Beat Up is a move that no one thinks about.
I know.
I
Beat Up.
think about it because beat up on Terrakion to increase its power.
Same.
Well, I mean, okay, let me rephrase that. No sane person thinks about it when playing main game.
You're calling me insane?
Yes.
Thank you.
What are you, insane? Yes.
Yes.
Most ghost moves, you mean the one, Nightshade.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
Also
very
Lick.
1 out of 1 is most.
Yeah, and Lick is a very physically orientated move. So I guess that's why Ghost is physical.
I still love how Dark became special.
Yeah, and all of its
Well, no.
Gen 4 moves were physical.
Yeah.
And
that-
vice versa for Ghost. Well, no, Lick still had Lick, never mind. Yeah, everything except the Lick. No, Shadow Punch in Gen 3. Okay, never mind Ghost.
Shadow Ball was like the exception.
You know, I haven't saved at all this stream. I should probably do
Then,
that.
no, that was Ominous Wind.
But that's
Ominous
Gen
Wind.
4.
Was Ominous Wind Gen 4?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Heck.
Ghost just didn't have moves for a while.
I missed the question mark type.
Yeah.
I love that
On the
art.
bright,
I love
on
that
the
art.
bright side, with that type existing, it makes for a good fodder to easily create the fairy type in ROM hacks.
I love that Arceus had a sprite for it.
Yep, as placeholder.
Man, I just noticed Mooncleft hasn't learned anything yet.
But there was no guarantee that they were going to introduce genders Ultima, like... Your thought about them saying as they should have thought ahead is, well, there's no guarantee they would have came up with, oh, you can breed Pokemon.
Man, I'd love to use Iron Tail from Metronome. I need to learn
Twilight,
Metronome
that's
first,
because genders
though.
use a piece of data on the Pokemon that exists in Generation 1, but is not really used for anything.
Yeah, it just uses a random part of the personality value, I'm pretty sure. Like, personality value, it has a lot to it, but it doesn't. A lot of it didn't do sit in Gen 1.
Nice.
No.
Echo.
Nice!
Nice!
Nice on.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Damn it. I'm not hearing the. Why does only Game Guy get Echo?
I don't know. Why am I dying?
Have
Because
you
guys
thought
aren't
about
trying
not?
hard enough.
Game, have you thought about not dying?
I'd love to not die, but everything in this game just hits like a truck.
Well, buy this can of not die. I don't know where I was going with this attempt at a joke. But now store shelves everywhere are stocking not die, and it's all my fault.
Nidoking can breed, actually. It's just
It's Nido
Nidorina.
Queen that can't.
Yeah, Nidorina
Also-
and Nidoqueen can't. Nidorino and Nidoking can.
Yeah, but it's like, the ironic
It
part about
has-
not die is that it's a diet
Hasn't been
drink.
fixed yet.
No, Nido Queen being unable to breed will never get fixed.
Honestly,
Also, wait
they
a
should
second.
fix it though.
Personality values existed in Gen 1? I thought it was all based on DV.
So it hasn't been fixed.
The fact that
Yeah.
Meowstic exists is, I feel, reason enough to fix Nidoking and Nidoqueen.
But they'll offset the Pokedex game, guys.
Literally, freaking, I wish they would.
So would I, but Pokedex.
Honestly,
Look,
them
I mean, as
being
it is,
able
if
to
they're-
breed but not changing the Pokedex, I feel is fine.
Yeah, that shouldn't be hard to do. Just make it just code an exception to the
Either that,
rule.
or just change their egg group completely.
Nidoran. The egg group is now Nidoran.
Rotom is the legendary though.
Like, since they're getting rid of national
It-
decks anyway, I mean, what difference does it make?
Oh wait, I don't think Rotom is a legendary. I mean, it can breed for a start. But like, and before you bring up Manaphy, that only breeds into Fion, which can't evolve back into Manaphy, so like...
Oh, I was just making a joke off it being legendarily awesome.
I thought you... Alright, if you were going to say it was a joke, I thought you were going to say because of its encounter music. Because it uses the legendary Pokemon music when you encounter it.
Maybe they meant it to be a legendary, but then changed their
Theo
mind.
can't breed though.
Nope, there's Hyperfang. Time to die.
RIP.
Yes,
Now
I'll
that
die.
would just be funny, Spike Kirby. Like, that would just be amusing to see.
That would just be salt in the wound at that point. Yeah, that's because you could still transfer Pokemon into Sun and Moon though, Ultima. And now you can't. And I'm gonna leave that conversation there. Let's not argue about that because it can and will lead into a massive argument. No discussing the
No.
National Dex
Something
issue.
completely different. I got bored, so I just listening to the conversation. 'Cause I can't really do anything about it. So I went and looked up Lost Levels.
Why?
Cause you were curious about whether a fake Bowser, if there were, since there are multiple Bowsers in like the final levels of Lost Levels, if they were fake or not. In the original Lost Levels, the NES version, the false Bowsers were blue, for whatever reason, and the real ones were green.
Well, you can just hope for a Marshadow event before Sword and Shield comes out. You have a few months.
Anyway,
Yeah, the NES version of Lost Levels is a lot more dickish than its.
You have to beat the game 8 times to access the ladder world.
the hexadecimal world.
Also,
Yeah, and that
game
thing I
over means you go all the way back to, I think, the start of the world?
It's the
Yeah,
start
that's
of
how
the
it was in the
world,
original
an
movie.
upgrade from its prequel, I guess.
Well, no,
In the original Super Mario Brothers, if you died in any world, you were set back to the title screen.
You mean?
yes, but
unless
there
you
was a
still have
code
the
to
select code.
there was a code to send you back to. I think if
there's
you
a
hold
level
select
code,
and
the
then
game
press
will
A,
tell
you
you
go. Yeah, I think if you hold select and press A, you go back to the beginning of the world. You were
Yeah.
I would
you
imagine
hold
that
A
would be
and press
something more of a
start.
debug thing.
I
rather
never
than-
fucking knew this.
Yeah, there's
Ultima,
a level select code in Mario 1.
you know there are websites dedicated to telling you when and where events will be located, right?
like every mainstream Pokemon site.
Hell, it's even announced on Pokemon.com.
Like I said, every mainstream Pokemon site.
Fan sites, the official website, you just have to check in every now and again to see if there's an event happening.
Yeah. Then again, if you live outside of an English-speaking country, then good fucking luck getting an event.
I know, right?
Okay. Not to mention, and I think I mentioned this in the Discord, but in 8-3, the sky level.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
blocks.
in the NES
Castle.
In the NES version, there's brick block textures in the background made to look like a castle. So, and there's invisible blocks sitting there, and you can't see them at all. Or they're visible. You just can't see them because of the texture in the background.
Yeah, so they're invisible, and then when you hit them, they're still invisible.
Yeah.
Thank you, game designers.
Turnus, how close are you to the Amazon forest?
Pretty far.
So you're not able to see, like, forest burning up then?
No. Though I am somewhat close to the one city that turned black the one time.
Oof.
Not close enough to notice, but
That's either way, still a lot of depressing
How has
shit
the
going
air
on.
quality been due to the wildfire?
I haven't noticed any difference.
Well, be on the lookout for any,
It's
like,
hard to
air
stop
quality
beating. I think that's a good
advisories.
thing.
Yeah, but as I think, even if you do live in an English-speaking country, if it isn't America, then you're still getting a lot less events than America or Japan.
Ultima, I'm not telling you to go to GameStop whenever you want. There are online websites that tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, like any big enough Pokemon site will tell you when events are and where they are.
If you ask, I'm pretty sure any one of these people can source you a site that can tell you these things. As a matter of fact, why don't you do that?
Welcome
Moderators,
to
you can post links.
Pokemon Center.
I like how there's just this invite manager bot that keeps messaging me about itself and server.
Oh yeah, that
Okay.
scam that's been going around of a scam bot that's disguising itself as a real bot.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's a scam bot?
Yeah, that's disguising itself as a real bot that's been down for maintenance recently.
Well,
Nice.
more reason to block it.
Nigerian principal. But
Yeah, I saw about that like a few hours ago.
Well, I'm sure this has been a very riveting stream.
I mean, the conversations are good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
this is more of a podcast than it is a stream, let's be real.
Oh yeah, no. This was like
Oh, yeah, no,
Welcome
this is-
back. LPIA
this-
edition.
Yeah, this is podcast zone.
it's basically what happened when Bullet Blaze happened. Just let's talk over a stream.
Welcome to We Pinch Back, LPIA edition.
Nah.
We pinch back.
More like what pinches back.
It's true. We pinch back it again.
We Pinch Back again.
We pinch again.
Let's pinch it again.
Oh
Like,
boy.
just that actually
Hello,
the
Radicate.
website's
How long have you been in
homepage-
this route?
Oh jeez.
Like, the website's homepage updates daily on anything that happens and if an event is announced. So,
You best believe I'm exploding this Radicate. I ain't dealing with
2016,
that.
I think. Am I wrong?
Do what?
I want to say We Pinch Back was in 2016.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Cronus's sense of time must be like, wait, that was 2016.
Ah, Mooncloth
Look,
learned
my
double slap.
perception of time is warped sometimes.
I I remember a lot more of what happened in 2016 than I do in the past year or two, honestly.
Yeah, because that was very, very eventful year. For better or worse.
I just
Like
like how I've been grinding on that
2017
route for
now.
like an hour plus, and this is the first single Raticate I've ever seen.
Where are you?
The route to the east of
That
Vermilion.
Ah,
I don't
yes,
remember
Route 11.
numbers.
Let me just go to Generation 1.
Yeah, let me get... Raticate is a 1% encounter.
That would explain it then. Man, Pidgeotto is really common suddenly. Pika! Sick sand attack, bro.
Pidgeotto's a 10% encounter, which, yeah.
Sure is showing up a lot. Heh, Ralts. Okay, 10%.
That sounds like Scooby-Doo trying to say waltz.
10%. Super low encounter rate.
British, I don't know if this bugs you, but this image I saw from Sarah B's Poke Earth regarding trainers on this route bothers me immensely.
Alright,
Thanks, I
for the
hate
crit.
it.
Like, yes, they're steel type, but also,
Not yet. Like, yes, but actually no.
Yes, but actually... Mile is pretty good.
I guess nobody really cares if I spoil, what Pokemon random trainers in this game have.
What? How dare you?
No, shut up.
Why would you do that? Now I know Magnemite exists.
I wanted to learn about Zapdos for myself.
What? What's a Zapdos?
Fun.
Banned. Banned for Zapdos posting. Oh
Honestly, I
man,
love
critical
the
hit
idea
double
of
slap.
the Extreme where basically you play a game that's really old and you act like none of the newer games exist, basically.
Nice jackpot. You did it. What did it use on me that didn't affect me?
Some sort of status move, which is also the dialogue it gets when it misses.
Yeah, I mean, I know, but I didn't get to see what the move was. I mean, I'm assuming it's probably disable or something.
Half past. Like, for you it'd be half past 11.
No, no. No, I was
Oh man. Hi
telling
bye
my
thing.
class tomorrow is what I was muttering myself.
Hey, it's Dodo.
It's okay, cause yet again, ending stream soon.
Oh boy.
Cause
That happened
work
to me a few
exists. The good news is next stream won't have work exist.
You're off Wednesday then.
What the hell did Jeff just post?
Jeff
Where?
posted something, I'm scared.
It's in Suso.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Can I read this?
Uh-oh.
Who here has the best Jeff impersonation?
Who
Hente,
can
hente,
simulate
horny,
the
bore,
sound
bore,
of
bore.
random instruments with their mouth?
Who can beatbox?
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Who can scream?
Help.
Not the impersonation we need, though.
I can do the world's most pathetic help.
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 Having fun there.
That's my favorite Jeffism.
Yeah.
Same.
Help. Help.
It's like you're asking for help, but you're at your last dying breath or something.
What even was that from?
I don't know, I just
Were
know
we like
it's a
playing
thing.
Minecraft or something?
Might have been.
Might have been.
I just the only thing I remember about it is Jeff was by himself and in trouble, and he's just like, help.
It sounds like something you'd do.
Jeff run off into trouble? Yeah.
Man, Double Slap doing work today, and by doing work today, I mean please hit more than twice.
Can we get like a double slap hit twice counter?
Thanks for the crit. It's okay, Hamilton is, I think, one level from evolving?
Level 16.
Honestly, I should probably see if I can get Hamilton to evolve.
Hamilton.
Go Hamilton!
I left it for a fucking eternity. The goddamn the train schedule chart has just been on this site's just been absolutely broken.
Nice.
I'm bored, so I'm gonna look up the hurricane forecast.
Garbodor evolving into a dumpster would be hilarious.
Garbage dumpster.
Garbadumpster.
Sounds like my character from my D&D.
You play as a dumpster?
No, everyone calls my character trash.
Oh. That's significantly less funny, Kidlo, and more sad.
Wait, what?
Okay, half past 9, so I'm gonna set my alarm for 8.
Okay, now this is completely different than what we saw 48 hours ago.
Is it on the move now?
Is it on the moon now?
I don't know if it's
Uh-oh.
moving now.
I know, I was joking.
But now it's not even touching Florida or Georgia, period.
And now it's going straight for South Carolina?
Yeah, it's gonna be curving up off the coast of Florida towards South Carolina, hit both Carolinas, and then head up towards the New York area.
Guys, Hamilton
fuck?
is evolving.
What is this hurricane doing?
I don't know.
It's
This
drunk driving.
Fucking hurricane is drunk. Did we get
Like-
a drunk hurricane?
My alarm is set.
A drunk hurricane drunk.
Like, this is just the path I see off of Google's maps, and it is, a thing.
Da 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 da.
Like, I don't think we've seen a hurricane ever do this.
This is a fucking wild hurricane.
Like, it stopped over the
Like, I
Bahamas,
don't think
wreaking
I've ever
havoc.
Good.
Go first.
I don't think we've ever really seen a hurricane do something this fucking crazy.
I don't want to, like, open the storm shutters, though, because I'm still afraid of the chance of just be like, we don't know what this hurricane does. Oh, it's going towards Florida.
Oh, it changed direction again.
It's just like,
Nice crit.
anyone who's watching, just stay away from a place that's near the ocean. Don't go to,
Near the, Atlantic Ocean.
well, there are hurricanes in the Pacific Ocean, but they kind of form off the coast of the United States and go west from there, so...
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's like the Earth rotates a certain way. I assume that's what it has to do with.
You live in Florida, you're going to be affected by a hurricane if it goes across Florida. There is no changing that.
Well, time to
You're
die to
surrounded by a
hypertime.
body of water on both sides.
Heck, a hurricane can even go up the Gulf of Mexico and hit us from the west side, so...
Yeah. Isn't that what Katrina did? I don't remember.
None of I know.
I don't. Well, of course you wouldn't know that, but I don't remember what Katrina did.
Katrina hit the east side, went completely across the state of Florida into the Gulf of Mexico when it was weaker, then it got stronger in the Gulf of Mexico and utterly destroyed New Orleans.
Nice.
That's what it was. Okay, I remember going through New Orleans when I was little. I think post-hurricane and everything just looked fucking decimated.
Pelipper's hidden ability is not Drizzle, it's its second ability that was introduced in Generation 7. Honestly, earthquakes are a lot more manageable than hurricanes because you don't have the anxiety of, oh, is it going to hit? Like, all you do is you live about your day, and then when things start shaking, you just grab onto something to make sure you don't fall over. Once the shaking is done, you look around where you are to make sure nothing broke. Nothing broke. Cool. There might be some aftershocks. The earthquake is over. That's it. That's an earthquake.
And the
On with
funny
your
thing
day.
is, I know I've been in earthquakes. I never felt them.
I've never been in an earthquake, to my knowledge.
I was in an earthquake when I was
Like,
like 6.
I know I've been in them, but I've never felt the shaking.
I've slept
Not-
through an earthquake, honestly.
They were both like two times.
I
They were both
remember I was
really
in
late
kindergarten.
at night.
I was in kindergarten at the time, and we'd just gotten in from recess, and I just hear a bunch of like metallic shaking, and we all just got under our desk,
Oh yeah, the good old get under your desk strategy.
and it just felt like everything was being balanced on like something small.
Yo, Bob, can you stop leaving Pokemon with slivers of health? That'd be great.
Bob,
No.
you're supposed to be one-shotting things.
There's always room for a Bob. Unfortunately, this Bob is not very good.
I mean, when he learns Thunderbolt, he's gonna destroy things, but I have to get to that point.
Yeah, 95 base power with stab, please give. Also, here's something to consider. Thundershock is 40 base power, if I remember correctly.
It's like 40 or 30, I can't remember.
You know, going back to the earthquake thing, I'm surprised that California has not completely broken off yet. The fault line.
The fault line isn't on the border of California and Nevada.
Whereabouts is it?
It's like midway closer to the Pacific Ocean in California, and it's not even that far in. It's like on the southern end.
Ah, I gotcha.
San Andreas Fault, I think it is.
Man,
Yes.
I went around quite a lot there without finding a single encounter.
The I did have. I remember. It was like my. God. I know you're laughing at something. Go ahead.
Charmeleon's back spray.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh,
Have you tried using
goodness.
Ember with Charmeleon?
Would it be good against a Drowsy?
Maybe not Drowsy, but the Pidgeys it might be useful.
Yeah.
Just read that thing about Fort.
Oh no! I've been disabled. I can't use Leer anymore.
That move you're totally using.
Hamilton is disabled no more. Alright, well, this is the part where I switch out for the last tiny bit of damage. I switch into a confusion. Thank you, 1 in 4 chance. Thank you, crit.
This is an even lesser chance.
It's not even worth blowing up. Oh sure,
Death is
disable
good
the
for
move
you.
I was about to use. It still worked, because Gen 1.
Fucking psychic.
Well, that's a good enough way as any to end the stream, I guess.
Great.
Tackle was disabled.
Tackle is disabled! Use tackle!
Oh, it was disabled no more immediately.
Oh, was it? I didn't even see that.
Oh.
Still Gen 1.
Gen
So
1.
it got a disabled for 0 turns, basically. 0
Well-
to 7 turns.
Pokedex 25.
Delta Charizard isn't real.
Delta Charizard isn't real. It can't hurt you.
Can't hurt
Not the
you.
Charizard.
Delta Charizard. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is the part of the stream where I raid Bobby.
Ah.
Is he streaming?
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna raid his empty stream page.
I don't know, he's doing some Majora's Mask thing until a qualifier or whatever, which I don't know, might be soon.
Who knows?
Get excited.
Well, I'm gonna be heading to bed because I got class
Me
is starting
too.
up tomorrow.
Actually, Delta
Hey,
Charizard
work.
might exist, because I see Delta Charmander and Charmeleon, and they're electric type.
Bed, work, same thing. Either way, I'm not working on videos. Anyway, see you next time for probably not grinding.
Hooray.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Might help if I actually click the raid button so I can end the stream actually.
Let's go.
The stream is over!
Oh no, it's dead!
Anyway, moving on.